Hey YouTube, my name is John. I'm 15 years old. I'm also known as Vacuum Man. I have been collecting vacuums for 10 years now, and I thought I'd show you what I have. Hey YouTube, today I am going to show you my favorite vacuums out of my 140 some vacuums. I will be showing my Hoovers, Kirby's, antiques, and canisters. Alright YouTube, I'm going to start off with my antique Regina pneumatic that I got for my birthday this year from my dad. This does not have wheels on it, and it came out in 1907, right before Hoover was invented. People still around that time had to use these because no one could afford Hoovers. They were way too expensive. Next to it is my Doty pump. It takes in dirty air and pushes it out through little holes, and it has a nice little cloth bag to collect dirt. And I don't know why it squeaks so much, but this will be my second oldest vacuum, I would have to say. Next is my plunger vac, which I almost think looks like RGD Toot. Next to it is my Feeny, and just as a recap, all of these are from the early 1900s. Next to it is my Feeny pump. To get it to work, you have to pump it really fast to get a good powerful wind. So like, for most of these, you will pretty much get an arm exercise using them. Next to it is my Jaeger pump. It was like my second vacuum, non-electric vacuum that I got off of eBay. Next to it is a, I forgot the name of it, but a 90-year-old man read my article and said, "Give this to John." Next to it is my World War I Vitavac, which you have to push back and forth to get it to work. In front of it is an airway upright that I picked up at a furniture store in Chicago for $100. And you actually turn it so it's like a wrist turner vacuum. Next to it is an airway sanitizer, which some people think it looks like RGE Toot. And then the next one is a Kenmore Bullet, which looks like an oxygen tank that older people would take around with them. Hey YouTube, before I continue on with my canisters, I just wanted to say something about me. Okay, I was born with right brain damage and a seeing disability called nystagmus, and I obsess over vacuums. When I was little, certain noises would upset me because I have very high hearing, and one of those would be vacuums. But shortly after, I would start wanting vacuums and actually even want to cut out pictures of vacuums. So that's what got me interested, was just hearing the sound of a vacuum. Okay YouTube, I'm gonna show you my favorite canisters. I'm starting off with my first Electrolux canister. Got it off of eBay. It was like around the time when I first started getting into the older vacuums instead of just getting my hands on anything. I also have two portables, one from eBay, one from a thrift store. First one, the yellowish brown, eBay for Christmas. The second one next to it, a thrift store, both complete. Then I have my Hoover Model 150 canister that didn't come with much, but came in an original box. Okay, I have a complete Electrolux Model 30. Has all the tools with it. And this is an odd dusting brush I do not see often. I got this from a woman by the name of Marianne who volunteers at my horseback riding lessons for special needs. This was her childhood vacuum. She knew it would be in good hands, so she gave it to me. It even came in a red tote box. So, it makes a great addition because not many of my vacuums are complete. Alright, one of my rare canisters is my GE rollaway, and I'll actually show you it rolling away. It has two big wheels on it, so it actually follows you around, and they make too many of these. The wheels are on the outer side. I've seen some collectors that have these. I got this one for $10. Now on to my Kirby's. My first and favorite Kirby in my collection is my trophy Kirby that I got from a vacuum repair shop. These were given out in 1981, and they were given out to Kirby salesmen. There's only a limited number of these Kirby's around, and I have one of them. Then I have my Kirby Generation 4, another Generation 4, a Heritage A4, a Classic Omega, a Tradition, a 519, a Cinematography, a Classic 3, a 518, a 515, and my Vacuette Kirby from 1925 is my oldest Kirby. It's different in the front than all my other Kirby's, and I love it so much. Here is an interesting fact about Hoovers. If it says Hoover on the right side of the bag, it's made in America. If it's on the left side, it's made somewhere else. So to my favorite Hoover in my collection, my 825. I got this at a Goodwill thrift store for $3.99 on my dad's birthday. It's an amazing vacuum because for $3.99 you can't go wrong. And my Model 700, my 28, my 115, forgot that name, my two concepts, my 541, I got that as an 8th grade graduation present. It's in amazing condition except the belt and a little part of the cord, but otherwise it's an amazing addition. This is my Hoover Elite, my black wind tunnel, my Hoover Flarmy, my green Hoover wind tunnel self-propelled, and this is a Hoover Model O, which I want to add to my collection because it was the first Hoover vacuum ever made, and I think it's a really cool addition. And thanks, and subscribe to my videos. Bye.